Hey guys, it's Lavender Jackrabbit here, and apparently I'm doing my first ASMR video. I've never really done one, but I've been seeing them online on the internet. And this one is about Espio. I'm sorry I'm not on the image right now, this is just my intro. You are Espio's little sister. He doesn't say your real name. He doesn't call you listener. He calls you Suki. And you have just recently went missing for a little while, and they come back, but your horn is ripped clean off after an incident because you were in a fight with an Eggman robot, and you are in a lot of pain. Luckily, you're not dying, and the horn will regenerate as soon as it does. But you're in agony, and Espio is deeply worried. So he does question and comfort you while he bandages your wound. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Now you enter the house in a lot of pain and basically almost bleeding a lot because recently you were attacked by an Eggman robot you could not describe. Maybe in your opinion it was Burnbot because the fact that he has giant claws and he could have ripped your horn clean off. But you don't remember it because you were knocked out cold. And then as you open the door you expect to think that maybe you're safe and you snuck out okay. But before you could walk to your room, Espio is already right in front of you, and he's giving you that glare secretly with a hint of worry. So he asks you, Suki, where have you been? And what happened? You're bleeding. You're really nervous to explain, but you tell him a couple of things that happened and you leave out some stuff. You expect to think that it worked on him, but it didn't. Suki, listen, that's not gonna work on me. You know how I am. I'm smarter than you, but I understand. Uh, don't change the topic. You're bleeding, and how am I supposed to sit around and not worry about you? You're just a child. I don't want to lose you. Now come on, let's get that wound treated before it bleeds out any further. So Espio takes you to the living room, upstairs, and then eventually he gets a first aid kit from the bathroom, comes back a couple of seconds later. Pretty much he's pretty fast. So you knew this would happen. You knew he would be concerned because you left with no note, no explanation. You just left last night without a word to fight that Eggman robot off yourself and complete the case to pay your rent. You have successfully paid it, but you've had an injury price. As SPO cleans your wound, he notices you holding back your sobs. Suki, are you okay? Suki, you're not okay. Just tell me what's wrong. It's not the pain? And how come you're crying? Oh, Suki, you're not a disappointment to me. You never have been and never will be. I know it was hard for you to do all that, but you know I deeply care about you, okay? I just want to make sure that you're okay and you're safe. I can't bear to lose you. Remember the incident that took our parents when you were just a baby? Apparently you were too young to understand, sis. But we can't focus on that. We have to focus on the present. Mm-mm. Hopefully the wound isn't that bad. It just it's gonna take a few weeks to regenerate. How do I know this? I've learned about it since I was younger, before you were even born. As a member of the Shinobi clan, formerly, our mother told us about it when I chipped my horn when I was training. She told me that our horns will regenerate later on. Even though it takes patience and sometimes you can get a little impatient as it grows, that doesn't mean it's never going to grow back. It will grow back, you just have to wait. Patience is a virtue. Yes, really. You do. You have to wait for a while. But really, don't avoid the topic. Tell me, why did you go out there to fight that robot alone without calling me, telling me what you were doing, or even calling for backup? You know it's dangerous, right? What do you mean he didn't want to disturb me? You had to at least tell me. I couldn't just sit there and wait for you. I was worried sick. I was about to put up missing posters because it was almost the entire day that you've been missing. You didn't even tell me where you were. You didn't call me. No phone call, no apology until now. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be strict. I can be at times, but I just don't want to see you in more pain than you already are, okay? Because I really, really love you. Please understand that. I love you, Suki. Hmm? You want a hug? Okay. As Espio pulls you closer, you couldn't help but feel calmer in his embrace, despite your pain, but it was slowly fading away due to all the aspenthic he put on you and medicine. And he patched up your wound. You still have a little bit of your horn remaining, but it's going to take time for it to grow back. You know it's going to take a long time, and probably going to get impatient, but you have to hold it in, not wanting to annoy your brother. Then after a few seconds of hugging, you then start to feel drowsy and sleepy. You're not dying, you're just sleepy. Espio notices. Hmm? Suki, are you sleepy? Hmm. Of course you are. I could have guessed because you were gone for hours and you haven't slept since the night you ran off, did you? I would have guessed. Come on, let's get you to bed. You want me to carry you? Or do you think you can walk? You try to get up, but you stumble a little. Luckily, before you can fall, Espio caught you. Whoa, 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 careful, sis. Big brother's got you. I would have guessed that you can't stand. Well, thank God that I'm here for you. Vector and Charmy are out for a while, but they'll be back later. I'll tell them later on that you're back home safe and sound so they don't have to put up the post. Hmm? You want to sleep with me tonight? Okay, I don't mind. Oh, no, it's not a bother, sis. It's alright. You did that to me when you were younger, remember? You always asked me, Espio, can I sleep with you? And I was like, alright. And still, you still do. Espio walks you into his room and gently lays you down in his bed and then lays down beside you after putting his wrist guards and his shoes away. He holds you close, not wanting to let you go, showing his deep side of brotherly worry and brotherly love and affection towards you and you only. Don't worry, Allie. I love you no matter how reckless you are. And I promise we'll get through this. Your horn will grow back eventually and you will heal. I'll find that robot someday and make him pay for what he did to you. I know, I'm always overprotective, but I still love you, Ellie. Now go to sleep. You're really exhausted. You then start feeling drowsy again and slowly fall asleep, curled up against Espio, and he holds you close to him, his tail curling around both of you. As you drowse off, he says words to you again. I love you, Ellie. I really do. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching this ASMR. I'm sorry it was short, but it was pretty good in my opinion. So put down in the comments what ASMR you want next, because I will make another one soon, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Lavender the Jackrabbit, signing out.